Can we talk about genetics for a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen? Genetics is the biggest lie that's ever been told in the history of healthcare. And it's an excuse people use to abandon personal responsibility for their own health. Now, I'm not saying that all of genetics is untrue. There are traits that are passed from generation to generation. No doubt about it. But as far as genetics affecting your health, outside of congenital anomalies, outside of being born with some weird condition, everything else is dependent upon environmental factors only. That's the only thing. 100%. Case in point. They say that African Americans are genetically predisposed to certain types of conditions, like diabetes. Okay. What about in Africa? Like Africans from Africa, living in Africa. Are they genetically predisposed to diabetes? What's the diabetes rate in the Congo? I guarantee you it's like 0. So, how is it that a race that originated in the same place have totally different genetics within like a few hundred years? That doesn't even make sense. It's scientifically impossible. You don't change your genetics on the plane from Nigeria to New Jersey. It takes tens of thousands of years for genetics to change significantly. It's all based in diet and other environmental factors. Diet's like the huge one for all these chronic diseases that Americans are suffering from. Cancer, diabetes, cardiovascular disease. Those are the big 3. They're not genetics. They're not based. You weren't born with any of that crap. Let me ask you this. They say that, obesity is a predetermined genetic issue. Is there a gene in your body that's coded for Doritos and Coca-Cola? That's what's doing it. Obesity is not caused by your genes. It's caused by eating shit food. Case closed. Even these breast cancer genes that everybody's freaking out about, I understand it's a serious issue. And I'm not trying to downplay that. And I'm not trying to judge anyone. But I think it has to be said that you can take control of your health and your life, and you can decide for the most part how you live and how you die. So back to the breast cancer gene. Okay. That's bullshit. Yes, if you have the gene, you might be more likely to develop breast cancer if environmental factors are in place. If you have a shit diet, yes, and you have the gene, yes, you are very likely to develop this form of breast cancer. But I propose to you, the environmental factors are a necessity and the only real determining factor in whether you develop that form of breast cancer or not, regardless of the gene. Okay? Cancer is not a genetic thing. It's caused by poor lifestyle choices and stress. So, the point of all this is to actually encourage you to start living your life right. Exercise, get enough sleep, eat good food, think positive thoughts, hang around with inspiring people. Get a mission in your life. Find what you love to do and do it. And be the best that you can be at it. You'll want to eat healthy. You'll want to sleep more. You'll want to read more and learn more because you're so excited about getting to work the next day because you love what you do. It's a big interrelated cycle. And it has nothing to do with genetics. You weren't born to die. That doesn't even make sense. Stupid genetics.